Hello friends, welcome to this video. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Ray. Today is going to be a nice Vinyasa flow, very well-rounded, full body Vinyasa flow, as most of my classes are here on this channel. All you need really is a mat. If you use blocks in your practice, then have them handy. This will be an open level flow. It'll definitely be challenging, so it's not a beginner flow per se. So if you are fit in the body and you are sort of used to different movements in yoga, then this will be a great class for you. All you need is the breath, as always, connecting with that breath and your best effort. And that's it. Let's begin in a seated position as I'm seated here. So Vajrasana or thunderbolt pose, simply having the hips seated down onto the heels. Bring your hands either to the thighs or in the lap. If this is uncomfortable for you, then just come into a regular cross-legged seat. So let's elongate that spine, maybe close your eyes, reach that crown of the head up towards the sky. Begin to breathe deeply into the belly, into the diaphragm, chest, and neck, so feeling that energy moving up as you take in more and more air, and then exhaling it all through the nose. Just getting grounded here, connecting to that breath, connecting to that body, straightening up that spine. Simply getting ready for the practice. Coming to a nice breathing rhythm that you'll be able to kind of maintain throughout the practice, even if things get a little tough. Keeping that breath nice and constant. Maybe engage Ujjayi breathing, if that is part of your practice. I hope it is. So that little constriction in the throat, which gives you like an ocean breath sound. And also think about keeping Ujjayi going throughout the entire practice, both on your inhalation as well as on your exhalation. Maybe set an intention for your practice, whatever it is. If not, be simply feeling some gratitude for your life. Good. Let's blink the eyes open. Come into a tabletop position. So hands beneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips. Let's untuck the toes, press into the hands. Let's do some spinal segmentation here. So inhale, let's arch the spine downward. Begin from the base of the spine, moving your way all the way up to the neck, finally bringing the head up. Exhale, press into the floor, round the spine. Pressing into the fingers, hollowing out that chest. Inhale, arch downward. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Let's tuck those toes under. Bring the hands a little bit closer to the knees, just warming up the wrists a little bit. Extend the arms, so straighten them out, and then move forward into the wrists, holding it here for 3 or 4 seconds. Exhale, come back. Now let's move back forward and back. Forward and back. Last one, forward and back. Good. Let's internally rotate the hands. Forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. Good. Externally rotate the hands. Fingers are pointing out slightly. Same thing. Back. Good, last one. Good, let's sit onto the heels. Keep those feet tucked. Bring the hands out in front of you. Flex the wrists so the backs of the hands are pointing to you. And we're just going to make a fist with the hands and then open. And then speed up that fist that you're making with the hands and open. We're going to do about 30, 40. Really try and go quick, squeezing the fist as much as you can. Really feeling this burn in the forearms. Very good for the forearms, for the wrists here, for the hands. Let's just do about 10 more. Good. Shake out the hands. One final stretch. We'll just stretch out the forearms. So bring the palms of the hands down, but this time have the fingers facing the knees, and then sit back into the heels. Maybe bend one elbow and then the other. Good. I'll try and keep the cues at a minimal today and not talk so much. Good. Peel the hands off of the mat, shake them out again, and let's all meet in a plank pose. Extend the legs, hands beneath the shoulders, press into the fingers, hollow out that chest, engage your core and tuck the tailbone. Let's hold this here for 5 breaths. Last deep breath in. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Press into the hands, reach that chest towards the thighs. Move your legs here, bend one knee and then the other, feeling your way into your downward dog. Opening up the backs of the legs, maybe even moving those hips slightly left and right, all while continuing to push the chest towards the thighs. Gaze at one point, maybe between the feet. That's what works for me. And then slowly begin to slow down your movement. Come into a nice static downward dog. And we'll hold it here for 5 breaths. Inhale, come high onto the toes, lift up those heels. Exhale, let's walk the feet to the front of the mat for a forward fold. Feet can be about hip width apart or toes touching, that's fine. Inhale, let's lengthen the spine, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, slowly rolling up the spine. Swing the arms up. Palms come up to touch. Exhale, hands to chest. Good. Inhale, swing the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway, straighten the spine. Exhale, step the feet back, come into plank pose, holding it here for the inhale. Exhale, let's lower all the way down to the chest and belly. Keep the hands where they are, untuck the toes. Inhale, lift up for baby cobra here. Keep the elbows bent, shoulders rolled away from the neck. Engage your glute. Exhale, lower down. Good. Inhale, let's press up. You can keep the knees down, tuck those toes under. Exhale, hips up and back for downward dog. Good. Inhale, lift that right leg up, 3-legged dog. Try and keep those shoulders nice and in line, so the right shoulder not lifting up. Exhale, bend that right knee. Point the right foot.
Really reach that knee up towards the sky and the right heel over to your glute. Good. Inhale, back to three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest, really hugging that knee up into the chest, pressing into the floor. Inhale, back to three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the right foot back down to meet the left. Good. Inhale, let's lift that left leg up, three-legged dog. Again, trying to keep the shoulders nice and square. Exhale, bend the left knee, point the left toes, really reaching that left knee up towards the ceiling, the left heel towards your butt. Inhale, straighten the left leg back to three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to chest. Good. Inhale, back to three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot to meet the right, back to downward dog. Take a deep breath in here. Open mouth. Exhale. Good. Inhale, come high onto the toes. Exhale, let's walk the feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, slowly rising up. Swing the arms up. Exhale, hands to chest. Good. Inhale, let's sit back into a chair pose. Think about bringing those knees about 90 degrees. Thighs are almost parallel to your mat. Bring the hands to the chest. Let's take a twist to the right. So hook that left elbow to the outside of your right knee or thigh. Try and keep your elbows in one nice line, holding it here. Good. Inhale, come back to chair pose. Bring the hands back to the chest. Let's exhale, take a twist over to the left. Hooking that right elbow to the outside of the left knee or thigh, keeping the elbows in one nice line. Inhale, back to chair pose. Exhale, extend the legs, fold forward. Good. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step the feet back. Plank pose. Good. Reach that right arm forward. So press into the left hand here. Come onto your right fingertips first. Then reach that right arm forward for this one-handed plank. Holding it here for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bring the right hand back down. Good. Come onto the left fingertips. If you need to widen the feet here, then do so. Press into your right hand. Reach that left arm forward for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bring the left hand back to plank. Take a deep breath here. Move forward. Exhale, lowering down to chaturanga. Inhale, come into a nice upward dog. Engage the glutes, broaden the collarbones, holding it here for an extra breath. Exhale, lift those hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, reach that right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Try not to lift the hands up. Inhale, rise up for crescent. Taking a breath here. Exhale, windmill the hands down. Step that right foot back. Through plank, we lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, lift that left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands. Rise up for crescent. Exhale, windmill the hands down. Step that left foot back to the right, lowering down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, Downward dog. Good. Inhale, come high onto the toes. Step or hop the feet to the front of your mat for a forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, rising up, back to chair. Holding it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, extend the legs, hands to chest, mountain. Good. Inhale, let's swing the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, step, float the feet back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring that right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot outside the right hand for a nice lizard lunge. Right foot is kind of at the edge of your mat. Move around here, maybe make circles with the hip. Go both ways, so clockwise and counterclockwise. Good, let's bounce up and down. Maybe as you're moving left and right. Good. Let's bring the left hand a little bit outside of the mat. Reach that right arm forward. Move into your right foot, so place a lot of weight. Lift that left leg back up and then move it through, reaching it forward, and then lower the hips down all the way. Good. Keep your left hand where it is. We're going to lift back up and then step that left foot back. Let's do a couple more, moving forward, stepping the left foot through, dropping the hips. Good. Press into the left hand and into the shoulder. Step the left foot back for lizard. Last one. Inhale, move forward. Exhale, drop that hip. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, step the left foot back. Good. Bring the right hand back down. Holding it here. Now come onto the fingertips of your hands. As we exhale, we're going to extend that right leg. And then fold forward. Inhale, back to lizard. Exhale, extend. Inhale, move forward. Exhale, extend that right knee. Inhale, bending. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bending. Exhale, extend. Good. Inhale, come back into lizard. Bring the palms of the hands back down. Now from here, press into the hands and very slowly lift that right foot up and step it back to meet the left for a nice plank pose. Good. Inhale, move forward. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, open up. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Inhale, reach that left leg up. Let's do the other side. Exhale, step that left foot slowly outside the left hand. Moving around here, doing little turns, or circles rather. Bouncing up and down maybe, left and right. Good. Let's bring that right hand a little bit outside the mat. Reaching the left arm forward. Bringing your weight into the left leg and foot. Pressing into that right hand the whole time. Let's step that right foot between and then lower down. Good. Inhale, lift back up. Step the right foot back. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, move forward. Reaching the right foot to the front. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. Stepping that right foot back. Last one. Inhale, move forward. Drop those hips. Inhale, press up. Stepping back to lizard. Bring the hands back down onto the mat. Good. Let's come onto the fingertips. Good for your fingers here to really put weight with the palms off of the mat, and you're just basically on your fingertips. Let's take a deep breath here. Exhale, extend that left leg, fold forward. Inhale, move forward, bend the right or left knee. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. 2 more. Bend. Extend. Bend. Extend. Inhale, let's move forward. Come back onto your palms. Press into the hands. Lift that left leg up. Very slowly step it back for plank. Good. Inhale, move forward. Exhale, lower down. Chaturanga. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Good. Exhale. Hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Good. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth. Exhale. 1 more. Deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth. Exhale. Good. Let's inhale. Come high onto the toes. Step or float or hop your way to the front of your mat for a forward fold. Inhale. Lift up halfway. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Bend the knees. Roll up the spine. Swing those arms up. Exhale, hands to chest. Good. Inhale, swing the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step, float the feet back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Inhale, lift that right leg up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Inhale, rise up for crescent lunge. Let's hold this for about 5 breaths. Engage the left glute. Look down, make sure you can see your first toe or first 2 toes. Rolling the shoulders away from the neck. 2 more breaths. Good. On your next inhale, we're going to drop that left heel, reach the right arm forward, left arm back, warrior 2. Extend both arms, front and back. Sink into that right thigh, holding it here. Nice and proud chest. Inhale, let's reverse our warrior. Bring the left hand anywhere on the left leg except the knee. Reach that right arm up and over to the back of the mat, opening up your right side body. Inhale, come back up to warrior 2. Exhale, reach that right arm forward. Let's come into extended side angle. Option to bring your forearm onto the right thigh or bring the right hand down onto the mat inside of the foot. Reach that left arm forward, opening up that left side body now. Engage that left glute. Very solid foundation in the legs. Always nice and engaged. Steady balance. If you want, gaze up over your armpit. We're here for another breath. Inhale, come back up. Warrior 2. Good. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, let's come into Skandasana, so side lunge. If you want to take a high variation and stay up here to protect your knee or your ankle, then that's fine. Otherwise, sink all the way down. Keep a nice flex in that right foot, hands to chest. Good. Inhale, let's move forward. Bring that right or left hand down, rather. Come onto the knife edge of your left foot. We're going to step that right foot to stack it on top of the right. If this is very hard for you, you can have your right foot in front of the left, or you can even bring your right foot and leg out for support in this sort of tripod pose. Well, tripod side plank. Reach that right arm up. Push the hips forward. Push them up so they're not sagging, holding it here. Good. Inhale, reach that right leg up. So lift it up off of the left. And then we're going to bend the right knee. Step the right foot back to the front of the mat as we inhale, rise back up to Warrior Two. Good. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, windmill the hands down, taking here Vinyasa, stepping the right foot back, lowering down, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Take a few breaths here. Inhale, reach that left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands. Inhale, rise up for crescent lunge. Five breaths here, so about 3 more. Good. Inhale, let's drop that right heel. Open up to the right. Left arm forward, right arm back. Warrior Two. Extend the arms, proud chest, rolling those shoulders away from the neck. 5 breaths. Inhale, reverse your warrior, reach the left arm up and over the head. Inhale, back up to Warrior Two. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, extended side angle. Left forearm either to the left thigh or left hand down. Reach that right arm up, maybe gaze upward towards your bicep, beyond the armpit. Breathe here. Twist open. Inhale, let's come back up, Warrior Two. Exhale, let's move into Skandasana to the right. High variation if you want to. Bring the hands to the chest. Side lunge. Good. Inhale, let's move forward. Bring the right hand down. Come onto your right toes and then move over onto the knife edge of your right foot. Step that left foot on top, stacking, or left foot in front of the right, or left foot in front of your belly to give you support here. Pressing into the right hand, the right shoulder, nice and firm, side plank. Pushing those hips forward and up, so no sagging here. Inhale, lift that left leg up. Exhale, bend the knee, step the left foot back up front. As we inhale, we move back into a Warrior Two. Good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let's windmill the hands down. Take your Vinyasa. Step the left foot back, moving forward, down into Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, take a deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth. Exhale. Inhale deep into the nose. Open mouth. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Open mouth. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Let's come high onto the toes. Lifting those heels. Exhale. Let's step, float, hop our way forward. We're meeting in a squat, malasana.
Bring your elbows to the insides of your knees or your thighs, hands to chest, kind of pulling the legs open here, feeling a nice stretch in the groin. Good, exhale, let's lower the hips down, come into a boat pose, extend those legs or bend them, point the toes. I'll extend here, we're holding this for 5 breaths. Lift up that chest, engage the core, nice and straight spine. 2 more breaths. Exhale, let's come back into a squat, so use your momentum to move forward into a squat. Good. Now from here, a little bit of a challenging balance, but we're going to move our knees forward very slowly, so lifting up those heels. We're simply going to come into a kneeling position. Good. Reach that left arm out to the side, and then as you inhale, we're going to bring it forward, bring that right hand onto our heel, so our feet are tucked, and reach the left arm back, coming into this sort of modified half camel. And then we do the other side. So we inhale, reach that right arm forward, left hand onto the left heel, reach the right arm back. Good. Let's do a couple more of these. Reaching forward, and then back. Exhale. Other side, forward, and then back. Good. Coming back to kneeling position. Then from here, we're going to try and move back into into a squat. So bringing those hips back and then coming back into a nice squat position. Good. Let's bring the hands down. Step the feet back for a plank pose. Nice job. Holding this plank for about 5 breaths. Inhale, let's move forward. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, press back up for a push-up. Good. Holding this plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, move forward. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, press up. Plank pose. You can always bring the knees down for that push-up. Holding it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, move forward. This is the last one. Lower down, chaturanga for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, press back up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, drop the knees. Drop those elbows. Let's glide our chest through. Meet in upward dog as you inhale, opening up that chest. Good. Maybe gaze back over the right shoulder. Try and look at that right foot. Keep those glutes nice and engaged. Good, let's switch sides. Gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, come high onto the toes. Step, float the feet to the front of your mat for a forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, rolling up the spine. Swing those arms up, palms to touch. Exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, swing the arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step the left foot back for pyramid pose. Keep a little micro bend in your right knee. Make sure your heels are in line. If your left heel isn't on the ground, then
Simply shorten the stance. Keep those left toes pointing inward. As always, using the breath to deepen our posture. So inhaling, creating space. Exhaling, folding. Hands can be on blocks or on the mat. Press into all four corners of your foot. So gaze at that big toe. Make sure it's pressing down as well as all your other toes. Good. Inhale, let's bring that right arm up. So take a nice revolved twist here. Maybe gaze up your right hand. Good. Reach that right arm up above the head, pointing forward. Bend that right knee. Let's lift that left leg up. Bring the right hand down for a nice warrior three prep. So pressing into the fingers, keeping the left foot pointing down, left foot nice and flexed. Try and straighten it as much as you can. It's okay if your right knee is bent. That's fine. Try and create length in the spine. So straightening that out as much as you can. Breathing here. Option to bring the hands to the chest if you want for a regular warrior three. Exhale, let's step the left foot all the way back. Inhale, rise up, back to crescent. Good. Inhale, let's move forward back into that right foot and leg. Lift up the left foot. Bring the left knee up towards the chest. And then hook your left foot to the inside of your right leg. Anywhere above or below the knee, bring the hands to the chest. And let's bring the hands up above us. And maybe if you can, take a nice little side stretch over to the left. So making this balance even harder. Keep the palms of the hands together, opening up that right side body. Inhale, back up to center. Bring the hands to the chest. Exhale, let's swing that left foot all the way back to warrior two. Arrange yourself on your mat if you kind of lost the center here. Good, take a deep breath in. Exhale, windmill the hands down. Step the right foot back, lowering down. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Inhale, come high onto the toes. Step, float the feet to the front of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, slowly rising up. Swing the arms up. Exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, swing the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, let's step the right foot back now for pyramid pose. Get your feet nice and organized. Remember, heel to heel. Right toes are pointing in, right heel is on the mat. If it's not, simply shorten your stance. Pressing into that left foot, all four corners, the toes, the inside arch of your foot. Inhaling, creating space. Exhaling, folding into that space. Good. Inhale, let's reach that left arm up, taking a twist over to the left. You're on your right fingertips, a block, or the right palm. Maybe gaze up towards the left hand. Nice twist in your spine. Inhale, reach that left arm up and over the head. Bend that left knee. We're going to move forward into our left leg. Lift up the right foot. Right leg is pointed straight behind you. Try and really straighten it out. Point the right toes downward. Keep the foot nice and flexed for Warrior 3 prep. So hands are out in front of you on blocks or on the mat. Pressing into that left foot. Keeping a micro bend in the knee. Keeping that right hip in line with the left, or at least close to being in line with the left. If you want, bring your hands to the chest for a full Warrior 3. I'll keep mine down. Good, let's bend that left knee, stepping the right foot back. Inhale, rising up to crescent. Back to crescent. High lunge. Engaging that right glute. Good, inhale, let's move into that left foot. Lift the right leg up, reach the right knee up towards the chest, and then hook that right foot to the inside of your left leg. Bring the hands to the chest. Tree pose. I'm sweating a lot. I hope you are too. It's nice. Sweating, moving slowly in the body, getting stronger, opening up the body. Doing a lot of good for the joints, for the muscles, for the tendons. Good, let's bring the hands up, palms to touch, and then we're going to take a nice side stretch over to the right. Difficult balance here, making tree pose just a little harder. Bend as much as you want. Make sure you can just feel a nice side stretch in the left side. Inhale back up to center. Bring the hands back down. Let's reach that right knee. So opening up, reaching the right foot all the way back to Warrior 2. Organize yourself here. Heel to arch of your right foot. Reach the left arm forward, right arm back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let's windmill the hands down. Step the left foot back, good. Inhale, move forward. Exhale, lowering down, chaturanga. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, open up. Good, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Let's finish up here. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth. Exhale, 2 more, just like that. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth. Sigh it out. Last one. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth. Good. Come high onto the toes. Step, float. Handstand your way to the front of the mat. We will meet in a squat. Slowly lowering down. Good. Bring the hands to the chest. Open up those thighs again, or the groin rather. Exhale. Let's bring the hips down. Extend those legs. Come into boat, or keep them bent. 2 options here. Lift that chest up, straighten the spine, engage the core. Engage the pelvic floor as well. Inhale, let's lower down to low boat. Keep that lower back on the mat. Upper back is nice and lifted, legs are lifted. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise back up. Boat pose. Exhale, bring the hands or the feet down. Hands behind you, pointing to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift up for reverse tabletop, holding it here. Move into the shoulders here, front and back. Feeling nice stretch in the front delts. Good. Let's exhale, drop the hips, and then extend the legs. Bring the hips between the hands, but keep them hovering. Hold it, and then lower the hips down. Good. Press back up, so lifting the hips. Inhale, bending the knees, reaching the hips up for reverse tabletop. Let's do 2 more of those. Exhale, lowering down. Keep the hips hovered as they come between the hands. Then drop down. Good. Press into the hands, lift the hips up. Inhale, reaching the hips up. Reverse tabletop. Exhale, last one. Extend the legs. Maybe hold it here. Keep the hips hovered for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower down. Good. Let's finish up. Keep those legs as they are. Sitting in a nice staff pose, so I look like an L for you. We'll finish up with a couple of nice stretches to cool down. So maybe change your breathing style here. Maybe extend your exhalation, make it longer than the inhalation, simply to invite more relaxation into the body. Take a deep breath in, reach those arms up, and then exhale, let's fold forward, leading with that chest. Try and bring the forearms down at first, or the hands down onto the mat. So we want to try and get the forearms and elbows down before grabbing the feet, because this really makes us focus more on bending at the hips rather than rounding the back to reach for the feet. So try this first, and then slowly walk the hands as much as you can while keeping very good form in this fold. So keeping that spine as straight as possible. Obviously not straight, but not too rounded. Let's hold it here for another 5 or 7 breaths. Inhale, let's slowly rise up, back into a staff pose. Now let's widen the legs as much as you can. So really try and bring the legs as far apart as you can. What helps is bringing your hands behind the hips and then lifting up, so your hips kind of settle deeper and you're able to kind of move them forward while keeping the feet where they are. Good. Bring the arms up. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, lower the chest down. Your hands can come wherever. If you're up here and you're feeling it like crazy, then that's awesome. Otherwise, you can slowly walk the hands forward, again bringing the forearms down. Trying to keep that nice integrity in the spine, so nice and straight spine, or close to straight, not just bended completely and rounded. Keep those feet flexed. Feel this nice stretch in the groin and the backs of the thighs. And breathe. I hope you enjoyed this class. I don't think it was too difficult. We got a lot in. We did some light back bending, good upper body work, good lower body work. Got into nice stretches as well as stronger poses. I hope you focused on your breath all throughout. Maybe kept Ujjayi going. Good, let's inhale slowly. Rise up.
Use the hands under the knees to help you bend the legs. Bring the legs forward, hands behind you. Maybe shake out those legs a little bit. Get that fluid back in. Good. Let's lower down onto our backs. Keep the knees bent. Hug those knees into the chest. Let's take 3 double inhales, followed by a long exhale. So pause simply after you've inhaled 50%, just for a second, and then inhale the second 50%, and then exhale through the mouth. Let's do 3 of those. So exhale all the air out. Inhale. Open mouth. Exhale. 2 more. Last one. Exhale. Extend the legs forward. Allow your arms to fall open at your sides, palms of the hands facing the sky for our last pose of the practice, Shavasana. Feet allowed to simply fall open, and then relinquishing all control of the body. So really lying here in stillness, doing absolutely nothing but observing, taking a nice back seat, and observing everything that comes through. Close those eyes if you haven't already. And take a moment to scan the body, making sure that everything's completely relaxed. So anything you can relax just a little more, catching that and doing so. Maybe it's in the hands or in the face, in the jaw, maybe in the shoulders. Any little movement that you can do to further relax the body. Feeling that body melt into the mat. Observing how Shavasana feels for you. Are you content in this posture, or is it very difficult for you? Is it hard to stay still, not really do anything? Maybe you're thinking about everything you have to do for the day, or things that have already happened. That's the point of Shavasana. It's a nice little meditation after all our movement. So it's important not to neglect it. It's very much part and parcel of the practice. Let's begin to invite a little bit of movement in the body, maybe your toes, maybe the fingers. Feeling your body on that mat. Maybe bringing those hands above your head for a nice little stretch here. And keeping those eyes closed, let's roll onto the right side of our body, coming into a nice little lying fetus position here.
And then using the breath, slowly rising up to a cross-legged seat, maybe half lotus, keeping those eyes closed. Keeping that spine nice and long, the crown of the head reaching up towards the sky. Maybe stay here for another 5 minutes or so, 10 minutes. Relaxing in nice meditative posture. Taking a seat in meditation after that nice little hour or so practice. Getting nice and steady for the day or to end the day. Thank you all so much for practicing with me. Thank you if you made it this far. I hope to see you again on the mat soon. Have an amazing day. Namaste.